fucking special. You're so goddamn fucking special. Yes, I'm a creep. Man, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, hello, fucktards. It's I, the world famous fucking marijuana man. The world famous fucking. They deleted my Twitter account the other day, folks. I mean, it's my third Twitter account now. So we'll have to start that one over again. And so now we're starting all our social media sites over again since this YouTube page is only like a few months old and my Instagram is only a year old since it got deleted the last time. YouTube, you know, they've deleted like 8 of my accounts. So that's how it is. Look at here, folks. We got the corporate sludge. You know, the funny thing about YouTube is before they deleted my last account, they sent me a check for $8,000. And then the next day, they deleted my account. It's kind of mixed messages, eh? You know, here's $8,000 for your account. And then they delete it the following day. So anyways, it is what it is, right? They're scumbags. I'm sure everybody's already aware of that. Mr. Suck-a-Dick over there at Facebook, you know. He also deleted my account with over 1 million members, followers. Oh, Mr. Suck-a-Dick! He likes to put... Yeah, oh, so guess what, folks? My house, right? It's had a big crack in it for about 8 years, right? And the crack keeps getting bigger and bigger, and it's trailing right through the foundation. And we had an earthquake about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And whoo, it did some damage, folks. Now there's a big crack, and all the water from the winter, you know, because it's winter time, and so it's our rainy and snowy season, it's leaking into the frame of the building. And you can see all the mold when you chip back the chip rock. I don't think this house has much longer before it falls apart. Anyways, that's how things are, right? And so we're going to do some bong hits here. Fuck up our goddamn fucking shit. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, just like I should do a thing on Instagram, eh? Hey, you little Insta fuckers. I'm alive here in my shed, fucking getting all fucked up. Look, I got my bong. And The link, it's in my fucking description to YouTube, and it'll take you to the page, and you'll see me there. Be there, be square. Oh, there we go. Oh, just a sec. We got a moron on my page, folks. I love morons. Let's see here. Reply. Were you always a moron? Or did you fall on your head at some point? Anyways, there we go. Now we'll go back to my YouTube chat. Now we'll go back to my... Oh, it's not that cold here, you know. It's basically springtime almost. It's like 2 weeks away or something. I'm a creep. We're being held hostage here in Canada, so we have to stay here. At least we're not under the anal care of that Australian government. Holy fuck, that guy's fucked in the head, right? But anyways, hopefully all these scumbags, folks, they die a slow and painful, nasty death. And we can all be there to celebrate when they do and pop the cork of champagne, you know? Woo-hoo! Woo! I know I will be. Hope they get the worst fucking case of the most nasty disease out there that makes them linger on for years and fucking shaking and convulsing and fucking puking and diarrhea and in massive pain for years before they finally drop dead. That's the best we could hope for, folks, you know? I know they deserve worse. They should be fucking nailed to a fucking wall, tortured for multiple years, then disemboweled and fed to fucking wolves, right? But unfortunately, folks, those days are over and we're not allowed to do that shit anymore. It's kind of sad. But we can at least hope that they get the most nasty fucking gruesome illness possible and die a slow, nasty, painful, horrible death like they deserve, you know? And so anyways, we're going to do some bong hits here. Fuck up our fucking shit. If I was in charge, folks, I'd bring back torture just for people like that. Those people, you know? Oh, fuck. And so here we go. Gonna do a bong hit. How about that, folks? We don't do hits on the bong very often, at least not combusting, right? Got my triple threat lighter. Oh, folks, you should see our big snowstorm here. They give us a snow warning for this. So I got to show you because it's so pathetic. This is a snowstorm on Vancouver Island, folks. Oh, it is. They gave us a weather warning for this. They did. You know, in the rest of the Canada, do you know what they call that? They call that nothing. It's not even considered snow at that point. Fuck, when I was in Ontario, there used to be 5 feet of snow. You know? Oh, these people get half a millimeter, and they're like, oh my God. Shut down the roads. Close everything. Mind you, the people here are such piss poor drivers, folks. I mean, they're always drunk. Most of them probably don't have a driver's license at all. I mean, it's some of the worst driving I've ever seen in my life is here on this island, folks. None of them obey road signs or street lights. You risk your life crossing at any intersection. That's why I don't. I jaywalk and I live, right? Crossing at the intersections where you go to die. Putting your faith in those lights will get you killed. Well, oh, yeah. La la la. I remember one time we were driving, folks. I saw this guy doing some crazy passing, lane passing, and then suddenly he fucking slid. His car went sideways, rolled over like 8 times, and then flew into the ditch. My friend in the passenger seat, he's like, Steve, aren't you going to pull over? That guy looks like he could use some help. I'm like, no, I'm not pulling over for that piece of shit. The world's better off if he fucking dies. Look what a horrible driver he is. One less piece of shit on the road, you know? Fuck. Leave him where he is. And I kept driving, you know? Yeah. I don't help scum like that, you know? Yeah, another time in Toronto, there was this drunk guy, and he fell off the Gardner Expressway, and that was another incident. Fuck. We hoped he died too. He drove his vehicle right off the Gardner Expressway, eh, folks? In Toronto? Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't know, 30 stories in the air. Must have been fun on the way down. I took some pictures and posted them on YouTube at the time, you know? Oh, I did. Oh, alcoholics, they're a plague on society, you know it. And so when they kill themselves in their car, I certainly don't slow down to help, you know? I'm like, good. Another piece of shit off the road. Oh, oh, oh. Cause la da da. Yep, so my house is falling apart, folks. Lucky I'm moving soon. Win or lose, we'll move this spring, right? We'll still drag the landlord, the new owner, out forever in court, but I just won't live here. We'll just keep the place empty, right? I mean, the guy's a bag of sleaze. You know what he wants to do? He wants to buy the property so he can evict the current tenant and rent it out for twice as much, just like my next door neighbor's landlord did. Oh, yeah. Just a total piece of garbage that the world would be better off if he fell off a cliff and fucking splat at the bottom, you know? Oh, the world would be. Yeah. Yeah, the neighbor of my neighbor's landlord fucking made a whole family homeless, folks, because there's nowhere else to go, right? So it doesn't matter if you have the money or not. There's no other homes. And so, yeah, he put a family out on the street so that he could rent this place for double the money. It's the kind of dude my next door neighbor's landlord is. Oh, but it ain't going to work on this side. They've already lost twice in court, and they'll lose for a third time in February. I'm going to move anyways, but we'll still be battling it and keeping the place empty. By the time the new owner happens, the crack in the foundation will probably gotten a little bigger, and maybe the whole house will have caved in by then. There's a massive crack in the foundation, and now water is getting into the inner frame of the building. It ain't long now, folks. She's a tear down special now for sure. So anyways, oh, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Yeah. Oh. So there we go. Think it's time for another bong hit, eh? Zippity doo dah, zippity eh. I get fucked up every fucking day. Oh, folks, look at this. Instagram doesn't work on my iPad. It never has. It doesn't work on any iPads. I've tried it on multiple ones. I'll show you here. Instagram. It does load. Okay, you get in the site. You can even leave comments, right? Not a problem. Look, I'll leave a comment here. Good times. No problem. All that works great. Most of the site works. I can post. I can do all that kind of stuff. My nigger, I can like that. This guy's a loser. We'll just block him from my account. And there we go. And yeah, everything works. But if you want to go live, watch this, folks. Live. Okay, we'll give it a title. Call it test, since we know it ain't gonna work. Now we'll hit the button to go live. Watch this. Checking connection. You see it? Oh, what's it say? Oh, I'm blocked right now from going live. I wonder why. Oh, I must have done something. Oh, sorry, folks. I did something. I'm not allowed to go live, but I'm allowed to fucking do everything else. How bizarre is that? Yeah, I can still like. I can still comment. I can still post. I made a post 5 minutes ago. Oh, I guess I'm in some sort of semi-prison on Instagram. Didn't even know. Because I don't really use it for much except posting. Because the site doesn't really work very well. Anyways, I would have showed you, but what happens, folks, is it just keeps trying to connect. It'll never connect to the internet, right? It'll just say reconnecting, 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 and that's it. That's your show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. And so there we go. It's time to prepare another bong hit, I think. Fox. This burnt wheat can't be that burnt. It's fucking stuck in there. How could that be if it's just ash? Oh, we got it right. There we go. This ain't a very good bowl. I was just in a hurry, so I just grabbed whatever bowl, you know, because I couldn't find the fucking bowl that's actually for this bong. Because a lot of my shit's all packed away, right, folks? I only got like a couple hundred bowls lying around and maybe 30 or 40 bongs. The rest is all packed away. And so it's a lot of confusion. So this bowl, it's not the greatest, but it does the job. So anyways, we're going to reload it. fuck our goddamn fucking shit up for all you good fucking fuckers out there in fucked up internet land. Getting good and fucked up, right? Oh, yeah. Guess, hey, Bone Don, what's that fucking mechanism you have on? Could it be a porcelain penis from days gone by? And did I hear you grunt as you rammed that goddamn fucking thing up your cunt? And felt those great orgasms just pass on by. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's the fuzz. Rocky and Bullwinkle are out there on patrol, folks. Oh, they are. God knows what they're doing. It's not like they're capable of actually catching a criminal. And even if they were, the legal system's such a joke, they'd be released an hour later, right? So it's pointless even trying to catch the criminal, really. Fire in the hall. There goes the fuzz. Or is that an ambulance? I wouldn't know. They changed all the sirens recently. Now they got these digital ones. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's actually a fucking fire truck. Usually you hear the air raid siren go off before the fire truck goes. Oh, fuck. Guess they were all at the station. So the fuzzy wuzzies. It's at the fire trucks. Yeah. You know, folks, these firemen, it's always nice when they show up and put out your house. And don't get me wrong, you know, one appreciates their help at that point, if that's what you want, right? But sometimes your house is already fucked from the fire by the time they show up, and you'd rather just have them leave, you know? But no, they insist in fucking putting out the fire. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else around for miles in any direction. The nearest other house is not even visible by the human eye, except for the chicken torturer across the street, and who gives a fuck about him? And, oh yeah, that was the chicken torturer, folks. That's the house I lived in when it burned down across the street from that scumbag. We did some nasty stuff to that poor guy. You know what my friend told me? Are you ready for this good news, folks? Oh, about 5-6 years ago, I guess he committed suicide. Cheers to that. And so now he's not around the torture chickens anymore. Or, you know, I could be wrong. Maybe he is. I just heard it from a friend who knows the guy. He had some bad years, folks, before I picked on him, right, and cost him millions of dollars. Then some other people picked on him. Then some guys got some surveillance. You know, word was out. I put it out on the internet. You know what happens when you do that, folks. This is back when I had accounts of millions of followers. No, folks, somebody did some video surveillance in the place, and it ended up on the local CTV news. And oh, fuck. Got even worse, you know, cost him some more millions of dollars. Then he had a flood and some bad weather, and I mean, nothing was going his way. And then he got constant protests because I used to tell people to go harass the guy. I'm like, this guy tortures chickens for a living. And yeah, supposedly he committed suicide. Anyway, somebody burned down his house, folks. I didn't ask anyone to do that kind of shit. You know, I didn't hate him that badly. So I don't feel bad about it. I just wouldn't commit that kind of crime against that guy. It's not worth going to jail over, you know? And so his house caught fire. Maybe it just was an accident. Who knows? I don't know the whole story. And yeah, just not good stuff. And so yeah, he couldn't torture chickens anymore because he couldn't afford to fucking take care of them. So to me, he was already good, you know? All we wanted to do is make him stop torturing the chickens. And so it was all good at that point, you know? But and then yeah, I guess he had some bad weather. Fuck. What can he do? They had some bad weather in that area again this year. It was big floods. Folks, when I lived at that house, we used to grow weed, right? And I used to have like a catapult that my friend in Cornell built for me. This is a huge ass catapult with wheels and a big spring and a big wheel that you gotta turn, and it's all made out of wood. My friend who owns a sawmill made it in Cornell, and then he loaded it on an 18-wheeler and brought it down to Zero Avenue for us where we were living. And I'd wheel this thing out into my yard. And my friend, he owned the little hotel on the other side of the border, right on the US side. And anyway, sadly, folks, our friend, that's why we can talk about him now. He got busted for fucking, well, drugs too, but he also got busted for smuggling people across the border. And so, because his property sits on both sides of the border. And so anyways, this guy, he's now in the big house, sadly. So I would phone him up, and I'd be like, hey, buddy, there's a package headed your way. And then I'd put it on the catapult. Bing! And it would go right over the cameras and everything, right? And land on the other side. He'd be like, yeah, I got it, Steve. Yeah, Burrs. Chicken torture tried to tell the police I had a catapult and I was doing this, But the chicken torture didn't have a whole lot of support with the with the police or anybody. I don't know why. I guess they didn't like him for some reason. But yeah, he would try and say all the things I'm doing, and well, we're also dealing with Rocky and Bullwinkle, right, folks? That, like I say, why bother? Be out the next day anyways, right? Even if they did come and do something about it. And so we, you know, the old saying here in Canada, folks, if you can't do the time, you do the crime in Canada, right? I mean, it's a tourist attraction. People come from all over the world to commit crime in Canada. I remember when I went to Europe, folks, almost everybody I met over there, right, was like, oh yeah, Canada. That's the place I go with empty suitcase and come back with loaded ones, and I spent next to nothing. Yeah, they come here to loot and pillage all the stores here because the security is so weak, right? And not just the security, but I mean, even if they do catch you, you know that nothing's going to be done about it anyways. In their own country, they go to fucking jail for that shit, and security ain't as weak in Europe as it is in Canada. No, it doesn't. We have stores here in Canada, folks, like the Bay. You can't even find where you pay. People can go in there and wheel out a fucking screen TV, fucking 82-incher. Nobody would notice. I know a friend who's done it more than once. Oh yeah, he's wheeled out washing machines, refrigerators, dryers, king-size beds. Oh, it's the most stupid design for a store I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how they pay their rent because, like, Everyone I knew just went in there for the loot and pillage. And so, yeah, look at old fucking the Bay. I think they're going. I think I heard something that they're going broke actually, which would be no big surprise, folks. I mean, even if you want to pay at that place, you'd have to walk around and figure out where the hell you pay. Normally the place you pay is somewhere near the exit. Oh, not at this place, folks. There's nobody near the fucking exit. Nobody. This fucking exit is an empty zone. Nobody's there. No, the pay area is somewhere in the middle of the fucking store. It could be even on a different floor sometimes. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. If this store was in America, it'd be empty. And if it was in Europe, well, be empty too. If it was anywhere else, it'd be empty. Oh, I don't know how it stays even full here. My friend Judd, sadly, he passed away from cancer, folks, almost 20 years ago, probably. Yeah, 20 years ago. More than that, 22 years ago. Wow. Poor Judd. I remember the last time I saw him, he was like translucent. You could see right through his body. I'm like, dude, you don't look very good. And so, anyways, poor Judd. But yeah, he used to go in there to take refrigerators. He'd resell them, brand new refrigerators, stoves. He'd take stuff by order. Oh, so what do you need? Here's the Bay catalog. This is where I go. Oh yeah, that stove, that's 2,600. Yeah, I can get you that for $600. Okay, anything else you need? And a refrigerator? Oh, that big double door one, that's 3,300. Oh yeah, give you that one for like $750. Yeah, he was running an operation. He was in and out there every day. He used to come visit me and go, "Oh, how do you like my new suit?" Picked it up today at the Bay. Every day he'd be in there wearing a new suit. Well, this guy was hilarious. Judd was the best. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, when I met people in Europe, they were all like, yeah. They're like, the stores have no security in them. And the exits aren't guarded. Like in Europe, exits are a secure zone. You're going to see somebody who works there. It's guaranteed. And so, yeah. Yeah, Judd was a funny guy. He'd always be wearing a different suit. The good old Bay department store, it's like a Canadian thing. I don't know if it exists in the United States. I don't remember seeing one there, so I don't think it does. And so, yeah, it's a Canadian thing. It probably does exist in the United States under another name, right? And so, but here it's called the Hudson Bay Company, the Bay for short. Oh, Judd was like, I don't know, 65 years old, but an alcoholic. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, founded in 1671. See, folks, it's really old. And see, The bay was founded by stealing and looting and pillaging from others. And so it's only fair to do the same, you know? Though I don't shoplift, right? It's not necessary. That's not a business I'm running. But yeah, my friend Judd, he'd clean that store out. Oh, good old Mark Boyer. Mark Boyer's dead also. Yeah, pretty much everybody's dead, right? So if you want to mention anybody else, well, just before you mention them, we'll let you know that they're probably dead. And so we're going to do some bong hits. Here we go, fire in the hole. Yeah. So, anyways, I got to run. Yeah. Oh, I do. Got shit to do. Peace out.